The Amarok has always sat slightly apart from the rest of the pickup world, and this V6 Aventura is where that idea reaches its fullest expression. This is not a truck built to win a spec sheet argument against a Hilux. It is built to make the person stepping out of a premium SUV feel like they have not given anything up. That is a narrow space to aim for, and Volkswagen is aiming squarely at it. Finished in this olive green over the silver lower body, the Aventura looks more like a lifestyle SUV that happens to have a load bed than a workhorse that picked up some chrome. The front end is dominated by that wide grille and the V6 badge sitting proud in the center. And it has real presence parked next to ordinary traffic. The 20-inch wheels fill the arches properly, and from the side, the proportions are genuinely handsome for something this big. Around the back, you get the embossed Amarok lettering across the tailgate, the 4Motion badge, and a tow bar already fitted. It is not overdone, which is important. This one looks expensive without shouting about it. Open the door and the Aventura keeps the promise the exterior makes. Soft touch materials sit where your hands actually land. The stitching across the dash and seats looks the part, and the big portrait touchscreen anchors the cabin. The ergoComfort seats here are electrically adjustable and carry a back health certification, which sounds like marketing until you spend a long day in them and your spine quietly agrees. I sat in plenty of pickups that forget about the driver, and this is not one of them. You sit high, the view forward is commanding, and there is a sense of occasion that most pickups never manage. Here is the honest part. Almost all of the climate functions live inside that touchscreen rather than on physical dials. And when you are bouncing along a rough track and just want to turn the temperature down, a knob you can find without looking would be far better. It is a genuine annoyance. The thing that takes the sting out is that the underlying system is quick and clearly laid out, with shortcut buttons underneath and wireless phone mirroring. So once you learn it, the daily frustration fades faster than you would expect. The rotary drive controller on the console is one of my favorite details in here. You twist it to move between two-wheel drive, automatic four-wheel drive, and the locked off-road modes, and it feels deliberate and solid in a way a row of buttons never does. If breakdowns like this help you decide what to actually buy, subscribe so you catch the next one. Around it sit the off-road controls, the deep cup holders, and a wireless charging pad. The back seats are where the Aventura quietly earns its keep. Knee room is good, headroom is good, and 3 adults across will manage on a real journey rather than just a trip to the site. There is a fold-down armrest and rear air vents, though the rear charging is older sockets rather than modern ports, which feels behind for the money. The load bed is the reminder that this is still a truck under the tailored clothing. The tailgate is light enough to lift with one hand, which sounds trivial until you have wrestled with a heavy one in the rain. There is enough width back here to drop a Euro pallet between the arches and strap it down. Payload runs to over 1,000 kilograms, and the brake towing figure is the full 3.5 tons. That last number matters, because it means this Aventura can tow a serious trailer or a large caravan without strain, which is what a lot of these buyers actually do. Under that long bonnet is the 3-liter V6 turbo diesel, and the way it pulls is the best argument the Amarok makes for itself. There is no drama, just a deep effortless surge from low down that makes the whole truck feel relaxed. The official figure is 237 horsepower, but the number that defines the character is 600 Newton-meters of torque, which arrives early and stays. That is what lets a 2.5-ton pickup reach 62 miles an hour in under 9 seconds, and tow 3.5 tons without strain. The 10-speed automatic shuffles quietly between ratios, and the 4-wheel drive feeds it all to the road without fuss. It is the kind of engine that makes long distances disappear. The wider story here is what the Amarok represents. It shares its bones with the Ford Ranger, and Volkswagen has never hidden that. What they have done is take that hardware and dress it for a different buyer, one who wants the capability of a serious pickup but refuses to feel like they are driving a work tool. Whether that is worth the premium over the Ranger it shares so much with is the question every buyer has to answer. But sitting in the Aventura, looking at how it is finished, it is easy to see why someone would decide that it is. For watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.